Welcome back to another free speaking video. Today is the 12th of July, and I just skipped it for one day. Yesterday I did not do that, yesterday I didn't do this free speech. So today I'm having a less time, so I will be cutting off until 20 or 20 maximum 21 minutes. I can do that. So okay, let's see what happens. Let me just adjust it a little bit. Okay. Uh, so what should we talk about? I do not know. Like India is going to play against West Indies, and I think so. Is it from 13th of July? So is it? It is going to start from tomorrow. I don't think so. It's just starting from today. Let's see what happens, but it doesn't matter. And I just did not. I just did not really like the new sponsor of Team India jersey, which is Dream 11. What the hell? Like you do not have any other sponsors. Like you are so top. Like it is your top country who plays cricket. Like almost at the number one place. You're the richest board, and you need just betting websites, betting applications to just sponsor you. I just did not like it. Instead, the India, the written on the front side of the T-shirt was better than this. Obviously, it was better, and it is kind of a metaphorical as well that it is showing that where the Indian cricket is going on. It is going on this side, like it is becoming so much commercialized and money oriented rather than country oriented. And I do not think so. India can win this World Cup. Yes, there are very high chances of them getting in. Obviously, they will be coming into the semi-finals. There is no chance they cannot. But let's see if they arrives into the finals as well. I don't think so. They can win. I don't think so. And like from I do not like it. Just this thing, this Dream 11 things, this Dream 11 thing, I did not absolutely like it. It is really pathetic. Like what the hell are you doing? Doing. This was the only argument. What other argument could be? So on the contrary, they said that we do not want any other betting websites and application all that shit, and they are just putting their main sponsor as a Dream 11. They are putting up Dream 11 as their main sponsor. So this is kind of hypocrisy or contemporary. No, sorry, contrary of their own statement. And like they say that this is not a, some people say, or like logically they say this is not a betting website. Obviously it is a betting website. You put some amount of money, you make your team. If your team is good, if your team performs well, you earn some money. What is this? Isn't this a betting? Yes, you do require some sort of skills and like knowledge of what sort of players you do have to pick, but obviously this is pathetic. Like this is making like the youngsters more towards betting. Like this is of absolutely betting. So what else should we talk about? Dream 11, I do not like it. Yes, I downloaded it. I don't think so. Like around 2020 or 21 in the IPL, I just made a one or two teams, and I don't know. After that, I didn't did any team making or any other things in the Dream 11, and I just deleted it and I haven't downloaded it because we do not have any need. Why to give out so much personal information to this sort of applications? Obviously, there are more informations going on or flowing on than these applications into the other market. Uh, Obviously, we are putting up so much information on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, let's say some stock market applications, like investment applications we could call, like Grow, Zerodha, what other, Kuera, there is other app I don't remember. So yeah, like obviously, who says that your information is safe? Hmm? And as some some technocrats says that when something is free, you are a product. So obviously we don't know. And like I was watching, sorry, I was just reading this article in the newspaper, and the newspaper is Gujarat Samachar. It was saying that there are so, like, the real, who are the real wise men, or who are the real, like, powerful people, they do not use smartphones. See, like Christopher Nolan, Warren Buffett, other one is, who is one? Like Tom Cruise, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran. This were some of the examples of, like, these people do not use smartphones at all until unless it needs like calling someone or that shit. But they do not have their own personal smartphones, because this says that this affects our creativity, our, like, thinking process, critical thinking. This this is absolutely right, because if you are a psychology student, which I'm not, I have read some of the articles, and I also have read this book called Thinking Fast and Slow. So if you know that very small information going on around into your environment affects your brain, your mind, your subconscious mind a lot, your thinking changes. Like, there was an example of voting. Like, we do have very very small impacts of how sort of decision we would take, what sort of decision we would take. Like, they did a bunch of experiments, they did a lot of experiments, they do a lot of experiments, like, kind of a decision making. Like, I will have to choose, but before that I have to do some certain activity, or like they will do some certain activity about which I would not know. So that will affect me. So they will do this sort of research in the bunch of people, and they will know that, okay, within in this group we did some sort of we show them some sort of pictures before the test, and in this group we did not show any picture before this test, and the results were opposites, completely opposite. So conclusion is, your brain is affected so much by how your environment is, how much you perceive, or how much unconsciously you perceive. There are so many things inside your brain that is not under your control. You cannot control. Like, you even do not know what is going to happen in terms of your decision making, in terms of your thinking. So, and this is the social media, and we are using a lot, using it so much, too much. So obviously it is going to affect a lot our psyche, our thinking process, our analytical skills, critical thinking, our creativity, what sort of my vision is, right? Ed Sheeran was saying that, according to that article, it was written that Ed Sheeran or Sheeran, I do not know how to pronounce it, but Ed Sheeran was saying that at initially I was using a lot of smartphones, lot of smartphone. So I was watching people through smartphone. I was watching people through social media, through technology. But, like, since I have stopped using the smartphones, or I do not have smartphones, I watch people from my own eyes, my own eyes. See, like, you get to know, and this is kind of a really nice, sorry, really right thing, and we should do that. Why do, like, waste a lot of time using shitty things or watching shitty things onto the smartphones? Why? Don't know. Rather than that, do something else. Do capitalize something very important. Do make your English, like, sorry, do make your speaking skills better. Do make your uh, analytical thinking, critical thinking, like how to pronunciate some words, how to put up your ideas, right? Other skills, like, if you want to learn something, whether whatever it is, related to your field, out of your field, you want to learn some sketching, you want to learn some software, any other thing you want to play, do that. Do capitalize that thing, rather than just wasting this time, your time, on the useless smartphone. it is never going to give you any sort of benefit. Obviously, yes, if you are doing some sort of business and all that shit, okay, you can do that. You must do that. Other than that, I won't do any shit on the smartphone. Yeah. So today was a good talk. The talk was good. What else should we talk about? What else should we talk about? I don't know. Hmm, just a perfect day. Lou Reed. The Perfect Day song by Lou Reed is really nice. What should be my thumbnails like? I don't know. I don't know. I do not decide these thumbnails. It just randomly pops up or randomly gets created. Hmm, that's a proper word. It randomly gets created by the algorithm. When like it is like when I am putting up my videos, they give an option. They do give us an option. They randomly took some three pictures and I can select from them. Okay, I want this picture to be my thumbnail, and this picture will be taken from my videos only. So they will randomly took. I don't know how do they. There should be some sort of mechanism, algorithm okay, picture at 1 minute, picture at 10 minutes, picture at 20 minutes. Maybe I don't know. So that is not our concern. Thumbnails are not our concern because I'm not publishing for the sake of popularity or fame. Actually, the real reason I was putting up my videos on the YouTube is because, first of all, my mobile phone has very limited space. And second, my laptop as well, kind of laggy. It have limited space as well. And why should I around this should be 60 to 70 videos up until now. So it will take a lot of space. So I just thought that why can't we put it up onto the YouTube? And obviously I'm not going to share it to or with any of my relative, so or any of my known person, any of the person whom I knows. So obviously I do not have any thing to bother. I don't have to bother. So let's just put it onto YouTube. So the recording as well, I can store it somewhere, and also it will be get published as well. So if this, let's say I'm this is not, obviously this is not my first target to just earn make content to earn money through that. Let's say just put it and put it and put it. If something comes up, if I get some, I don't know how much amount of views I do need to earn money from YouTube, but let's just put it. I'm making some videos, so why can't I? So let's just put it. We can store it as well, and also it will be so public as well. So whenever I want to watch it, I also have. I don't. I also do not have to bother for storage. And also, this is a very good idea. If you want to just store your private videos as well, personal videos as well, so you can put up or upload them onto the YouTube, and you can private all of them. So you can also watch them, another person can watch them, and also you can store them. So memory to memory, and unlimited sort of memory in terms of videos. What else should we talk about? It's been 14 minutes. I know, I still know that I am a very much beginner or new. Or still, I do need a lot of progress in terms of making a proper sentence, which can be called okay, this is the good grammar, this is how you pronounce, this is how you actually speak this sentence in English. Yeah. So for that, obviously, the practice is the one thing, and the other thing we can do is if you have some other person who is very good at English speaking, or you can rewatch it or you can rewatch your videos. Hmm. And see, okay, here was a mistake. I should imply, and I can change that. So like today I just got a time around 30 minutes, so that's why I was free, so like I was taught I. See, this is the problem. We speak a lot of I. I was having I was having this, and I am very happy, and I chill, chill. What were you saying? Yeah, so as I mentioned, I was having a lot of time, or 30 minutes, so let's just capitalize it. Let's just make some videos. Rather than I was just sitting and reading the newspaper, like I didn't have any work to do. So let's just make it. And obviously, 20 minutes every day is more better than 1 hour or 40 minutes or 50 minutes randomly, right? 20 minutes is very enough because you know your capacity. And obviously, anyone can get there is this word. What is this word? Bored. What do we call? There is this word. I forgot. Like you easily get bored. What is that word? I don't know. Like the word is at here. I cannot just think of it. I cannot just remember it. Which point? This threshold point. Or something is words. There's some proper word. Threshold is a scientific word, but some English word like exhausted. Maybe. Don't you get exhausted because of that? I don't know. Okay, let's just stop wasting time and speak something. Speak something. If you can think, if you can write, if you can speak, you are deadly. Absolutely deadly. Jordan B. Peterson. There is this philosophy or psychology. No, he's a philosophy professor. Professor Michael Surge on the YouTube. Michael Surge. Really nice guy. So yeah, I got to remember this word called purging in the control valves. I don't know what do the word purging means exactly. So I have to watch that. I have to know that. What is a check? Like not choking of the valve. So this happens. Choking. Oh, I forgot, man. See, man, you get to know a lot of things. Choking. There is this another term called what do they call? Cluttering, ashing, cavitation, valve cavitation as well in industry. Any industry is a refinery or chemical plant or whatever those are the plants. There is a term or there is one effect happen in the control valves. There are so many control valves to regulate flow, to regulate level, uh, flow, temperature, pressure, and level. To regulate pressure as well, you require flow. Sorry, flow and also control valve. So in the control valves, there is one thing happen which is called cavitation. So as we know, cavitation like is it like something gets corroded or something gets like disrupted. We call it in Gujarati sadelu. Cavitation means sadjana or corrupted or like corrosion happens. So how does that thing happens in the control valve? So like in the control valve, when the valve is there, the flow is going from this direction to this direction. At this direction, the pressure is more, and this direction pressure is less because obviously the valve decreases the length of the pipe. So like, so the kind of a, it's kind of a what do we call? Kind of a resistance in the flow. So like it increases the flow velocity but decreases the flow, but decreases the pressure according to the Bernoulli's law. So due to this happening, at one point at the time when the valve is here, when the valve plug is here and the flow is passing from here, so at that point, what happens is pressure decreases obviously, but at that point what happens is pressure even decreases less than the vaporized pressure. So the liquid which is flowing becomes vapor. So also, and when okay, then this part of the areas there are so many vapor particles as well. So when the vapor particles go here in terms of call what is called flow, with the flow, so then what happens is the pressure increases at this side. Again, pressure decreased, then at the normal flow pressure increased. So due to when this happens, the pressure also increase. So pressure increase, so the vapor particles are bombarded due to increased pressure, and they just blast. So there are so many blasts occurs in the like near the plug of the valve. Yes, valve plug, near the valve plug. So due to that, what happens is like this blast, due to these small blasts, there are so many vapor particles. So due to that, the valve plug gets affected a lot, gets damaged, gets corroded, and like this, due to this position you can hear some stones popping up inside the flow or inside the valve, like valve thing as well. So this phenomena is called cavitation. How do they eliminate the cavitation? So like how do they do that? Like sometimes they use small amount of valves so that the pressure which is going to be decreased is not very much or greater than the what is called uh, vaporized pressure. The other thing that they do is there was something they do, like something, some sort of spring sort of thing, or I do not know, I don't know. But see, this is how you are explaining technical formulas, the real thing. This is the real thing. The shit you can talk constantly, the repetitive things you can talk, but when it comes to the technical thing, some actual knowledgeful thing, you are not that much articulative. So yeah, see we got to know, okay, what is our weakness. Okay, so we will work on that. Like we will be taking this sort of topics, 2 to 3 topics we will do take whenever we do this free speech. Okay, so like I think the time is up. I have to stop it. See you tomorrow.